Hey everybody, welcome back to another rank game. We're playing blue versus blue, 8th infantry versus 3rd armored in ranked. We got death row, which to my knowledge hasn't really changed. Still, I think this plateau in the mid really makes this. I said it before, I'm pretty sure, makes this play a lot more one-dimensional than it would otherwise. I think if it wasn't for the plateau, you'd see a lot more engagements happening between the zones, but right now it's like either a fight is happening here or in mid. I don't know. In any case, yeah, 8th Infantry Division. Last time we played Summit, so we're playing this. New patch just dropped yesterday or 2 days ago, I guess for you. Can now forward deploy Recon Infantry, which I think is a mistake, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's actually perfectly fine. We'll see. Honestly, I still haven't checked if Quick Hunt works properly now. I hope it does. Actually, you know what? I think I want the Recon Bradley over here. And see what's yeah. LRS are a good bit cheaper. And probably stronger, although they have probably not. They have only a few men. So you know what? Just for like securing this, I am gonna unload you. But I still think that's a mistake because it's a full man squad, right? That's quite strong. So I'm pretty on the fan. Bradleys and like Riken tanks, I also just think probably shouldn't be forward deployed. The Bradleys right now aren't particularly amazing. But I think the maximum should probably be something like an ACAV, like lightly armed, and maybe like very light unarmed recon infantry in transports. You know, if you want them without a transport, sure, deploy them forward. But I still think this is not a good thing. But maybe in the long run, I might be wrong. I think it all depends like what kind of decks have access to stuff like this. I think if it's like an infantry heavy, like Moto or Rush or Airborne deck, probably fine. But a deck that is also like very strong at like slow plays and can make a strong wheel opener or something like that, early grabs, might be an issue. Now what's going to be our plan? This deck, third armored obviously tanks, so I think we want to try to put pressure on there and focus the fight in that area. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm actually gonna get two of you. I'm gonna try to unload you in there. I also want to follow up with some dragons that we put into this town. Luckily, American planes aren't particularly strong, so I don't think I need too much AA. Obviously, there's Apaches, and I heard that the armor on Apaches reduces incoming missile damage again, or like AA damage, so that's possibly not as good, or not very nice. What do you do with our tanks? Oh yeah, tank veterancy doesn't reduce aim time anymore, so that is a really big help, I think, for this tank, because it relies quite a lot on Abramses. And if you can now afford to take them at low vet, I think that really helps. Some engineers as well to defend this area. I think just for like annoyance, let's also try to put the recon infantry in there. If we can. These two. I'm not really convinced on Fireteam 84s, but I'm just gonna try them out a bit. I think we need another recon though in mid here. Also get a stinger. Chaparral still on his 4 shots, yeah. Let's get a stinger squad here. And 2 M1 Abramses. Not completely heavy, but I think it's fine. Let's see how it goes. Now, there's some unintended stuff or stuff that we didn't know about that got introduced in this patch, supposedly, like I just said. It seems like one armor on helicopters reduces damage again, which I hope is either wrong. Which I hope is either wrong or not intended. So we'll see. By the end of this week, hope for you it's hopefully tomorrow or maybe even today, but hopefully tomorrow, i.e. Friday, the strike team gets hopefully access to the West German and East German division, the two new divisions for preview and bugs and testing and stuff. And then hopefully I can show you some stuff that, because I think that is quite exciting, because that's a completely, well, at least for Germany, well, for NATO, a completely new set of equipment. But I guess even for Pact, because East Germany is gonna have a lot more low-end vehicles. Right now, all the tanks, especially that the Soviets have, pretty high-end, with like with the lowest one being like a T-80B, which is still miles ahead of what the East German division is gonna have. I think the best they have is probably gonna be a T-72M, or maybe just a base T-72. Blockpost recently mentioned it, but it's one of the lower end divisions. There's another East German armor division that I presume we're gonna see, which is probably gonna have access to the T-72 M1s and the BMP2s. That East German division that we're gonna get, I think only is BMP1s. And of course, West Germany with Marders, with Rolands, with Gepards, with the Leopards, up to the two. I think that division didn't have two A4s. I already forgot, but up to two A3s. I mean, two A3 and between Leopard 2 and two A3. Like I said, gameplay wise, I don't think there's gonna be a significant change. I think the only thing that we might see is worse optics for the Leopard 2. But unlike Wargame Red Dragon, I don't think there was really a significant enough armor difference between 2 and 2A3, right? Where the 2A1 had a bit more front and side armor than the base Leopard 2. I don't think that was actually the case IRL. But I'm far from an expert. Also trying out the Alpha Jets here. I don't think they're particularly amazing, but they're 35 points, right? 35 points, think about that. That's, in wargame terms, that's something like 15 points. Admittedly, you have a call-in timer, but they have 20% ECM here and 700 kmh. But AA is also so strong here against planes. Like I said recently, I think it's way too easy to just take your AA at highest veterancy. See, that's a helicopter. Oh, if that's not the Regan helicopter. Oh no, this is the OH-50. No, it's a Kiowa warrior. Bradley. Oh, that's bad. Please, can you break line of sight? Okay, yeah, I should have unloaded at them, or like put it into cover the moment I spotted the Kiowa. I was just lazy, honestly. That bug is still here, where you're actually spotted at that range from the Kiowa warrior. I guess it does have exceptional optics, right? So that would explain it. How many you can sell? You don't have a weapon. Like in wargame. Alright. Get an M1A1 for some high vet. Oh, M1 CV as well, huh? Alright, you know what? Let's go, driver. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Yes, sir. Copy, sir. Get out. Yeah, unload and get in there, in there. Unload. I lost an Abrams already. Okay, killed that Bradley though. How are you doing? You're low HP. Oh, you're dead. I'm actually trying to test something here. Yep, did you just see that? I'm pretty sure it wanted to change targets on its own again, but I also... Oh, it's gonna do that every time you buy it. It's... Oh, that's a bunch of HA Abramses, huh? Let's see how good this is. What are you shooting at? Oh, I'm on 3. Let's see how good this works. It didn't do anything. But at the same time, they didn't die, so whatever, I guess. We definitely need some more infantry. Let's get some mech rifles for the forest there. We'll also get our own Kaiwa warrior. I should be careful with this Abrams. Maybe I can get some side shots. I'd like to kill this Kaiwa. Get the Stinger squad in here too. Okay, it's get you. Oh, okay, that's an Apache. Yeah. Alright, that didn't quite work as planned. Yeah, my anti-tank options in this deck, horrible. Oh, you're probably dead. Alright. Let's get our own Kaiwa warrior. So we can get an angle on this without the Apache, without the Abrams just wrecking us. Okay, you're dead. That's not good though. That's really not good. Oh my, the Apache's still not. Oh, it's on 1 HP. I hate to see it. Oh, Pivot's barely got out there. I have no line of sight there anymore. There, please.
I'm listening, Captain. Get ready to engage.
I want to get killed, that's fine. No AA at all, huh?
We'll deploy at this position. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
And just nothing over here. I don't want to overextend too much with too much with these forces, otherwise they're just gonna be like defenseless and. How much HP? Yeah, 20. It's gotten up to 24 AP. Otherwise, they're just defenseless, and just any single thing will just murder them. Mech rifles, okay, they're low vet compared to our higher vet, to our hardened squad. Why they're stunned and moving, huh? That's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. It doesn't say routing. Back there, please. There you go. Just get to try to overwhelm these tanks with our numbers.
What are your orders, sir?
I don't know why they still haven't fixed the fact that you can see what's in. Where's Ebek Winchester? Yes.
You have orders, Captain?
Turn this up.
Get ready to engage.
Uncapped for some reason.
Shut up and listen to the chief.
In there. Definitely. Oh yeah, we have a Kaiwa here. Let's move it so it's not in the same position the whole time. Let's get you in there. Get some 84s, I guess. Okay, you're still not evacuating. That's cool. Yeah, okay, suddenly you can move with some units. I don't know if that's intended. 6% accuracy.
As you command, sir. Yes, sir.
I would like to get some artillery. Maybe I'll get an M270 soon. You're stunned. Yeah, you can move stunned units now. I guess it means they can't fire. Or it seems like they refuse to fire back at least.
Right up. Get in formation. I'm hit. Everybody, check your M.
Yeah, don't get 2v1 there.
Someone need a guardian angel?
You in there, supply up there, Abrams in there.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Fire and maneuver.
Get an elite Abrams in mid. Some. Let's build this stuff with some military police.
Yes, sir.
Just be careful with the Kiowa Warrior, right? Since there's at least some stingers. Who knows what else is in there.
At your orders. Off your ass and on your feet. Let's move.
Put you on return fire for now.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Yeah, I'd really like to get the MP70. Let's start capping first, maybe. I would have to wait for another tick anyway.
Yes, Captain. Roger.
Very defensive here.
Engine is running. We're waiting. Roger. Redeploy.
Now this is interesting. Why does it have the repair icon? Also, why does it line up? What's this line up there? You see this?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Oh, those are probably the dead men, huh?
Major 5. Red.
But yeah, why do they have a repair icon but these don't? It's the same squad, but one has less HP.
Listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi. Where do you want to deliver? We'll find them.
Right, next tick we're gonna get the M270.
Enemy spotted. Waiting for fire coordinates. HE loaded, ready to fire. Need some extra firepower?
And then shift
Roger,
move there.
changing position. Out.
Huh? Okay, let's see how this goes. Right now it wants to move there and then let's see if it actually does do that. I hope it doesn't. That's the Kiowa, or is it a Bradley? That's a Bradley, and I'm just ignoring the fact that it's getting fired at. Oh, get in there.
Medic! Bring us there, taxi. I hear you loud and clear.
Bradley dead.
Go back. Slow.
Fire the remaining 6 rounds in there and then move here.
Something you want burned out there?
Alright, the Mag Rifles are doing fine again, so let's move up with you together with the fire team.
We need ammo here. Yes, sir.
You're still alive, luckily. You also move in there.
Waiting for instructions.
You get sold, you get in there.
And then we'll kill them. Reverse.
Let's get a big supply truck up front.
Baker 5, ready.
Patchy. Yeah, it took 3 damage from this. Come on, Eugen, stop doing this.
All our ammo, sir.
What's that firing? Is that a Hellfire again?
Go back. Slow.
No, dude.
Got your order. To all units. Enemy sighted.
Okay, okay, it works perfectly fine. It's just, yeah, okay.
Someone need a guardian angel? Waiting for instructions.
You can fire in here, and the M67s, they do have HE rounds now, which I don't know if it's good or bad,
Second platoon.
but they do have that now. For better or for worse. Get some base Abrams spam here, move these M113s up for fire support.
Just get me out of here.
Get you back. Yeah, they just won't fire now. I don't know if it's intended or not. But honestly,
Everybody check your ammo.
I don't know. Might be. I'm not necessarily not a fan. Because before it was like infantry, especially I didn't like by tanks, something got stunned real quick and then they were just dead, right? If you just have them like not be able to fire, I might like that. I don't know. At least for infantry. I don't know how it works for vehicles, but admittedly vehicles also get stunned less often.
At your orders.
Yeah, unsure if it's good or bad, but
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
yeah, one thing I don't like is the fact that this reduces incoming missile damage again. I hope, for God's sake, that's not intended.
Looking for enemy flank.
Oh, you're dead, I think. Oh, Abrams saved you. That's... You're still actually quite fast, huh? Aw, it's unfortunate.
Just give me a target.
Traveling, and then it sent you out.
Fire and maneuver.
I still don't... Why are they doing this?
Platoon formed and ready.
This is... just... stupid. I don't think... Yeah, all the... Why would I even send this out, right? Thus far I've only seen missile AA systems. And the only missile AA systems that
Yes, sir.
the US has right now is non-radar, Stingers and... Jeffers. Oh wow, that... Was it my Alpha Jet or was it a stray missile? That was... my Alpha Jet. RIP, I'm sorry.
Second platoon, let's go. To all units, enemy sighted.
RIP LRS. But... yeah,
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Waiting for instructions.
get more pivots. Still have a... yes, land you. Where are you gonna land? Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Beware, Tommy's nearby. As you command, sir.
What are these slow ass tracers? I mean, like, for visibility, sure, but for like... it looks weird.
Up there, you
It
shoot
looks
first,
so
ask
weird.
questions later. Yes, Captain. To all units, enemy sighted.
Warning.
Plane.
What are your orders, sir?
RIP. Is it a cluster plane? Seed? Oh, it missed. Unlucky.
Medic!
It's not evacuating yet. No, it is.
Beware, Tommy's nearby. Roger. Redeploy. Out.
Oh, they looted all my mag rifles there. Yikes.
Waiting for instructions.
Actually, cancel these two. Mag rifle spam. I do like mag rifle, the law mag rifles, honestly.
Yes, sir. To all units, enemy sighted.
We can get into building again.
I'm hit.
Up there.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
With the Hemd there.
We're moving. Yes, sir. Medic. All ammo spent. Now get me out of here. I hear you loud and clear. So bad.
Did you just see how that M1A1 just switched targets? Okay, look at its aiming.
Right. Get down.
Hold on. And it switched targets on its own. Okay, no, that was something else. Let's see what happens here.
Engaging target.
Yep, it immediately switched targets to my M1A1. This is so stupid. Like, to know, like, understand. I went about this rant. Okay, I should pay more attention. I understand, you know, you want to reduce micro and such, but I think this just... I wouldn't say punishes people, but like for good micro or something. But it doesn't punish people for bad micro. And well, again, I'm not trying to like be like, oh, you must have good micro, you know, to be good at this game. I think many people have proven in Wargame and Dragon that you don't need amazing micro to be good at this game. But yeah, I should pay more attention to what's happening. I was just testing stuff out.
Ready, sir. Going through anything else. One more hit, we're done.
Right, there's actually a maximum. I think 4 or 5 man squads can go in there. I think the maximum for like full squads is like 2 or 3.
One more hit, we're done. Someone call for a cab. Assault formation on me.
Yeah, just not a fan of tanks automatically re-aiming. It has been reported, and I hope it's gonna be looked at, because I just don't think it's a good mechanic. That's seed.
Ready to fire, sir. To all units, enemy sighted.
Oh, I forgot to turn the others off.
At your orders.
Oh, you're actually alive? No, you're not.
Roger. Moving there. Yes, sir. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them.
My Kaiwa got killed. Oh, you got... Oh no, I lost 2.
Warning.
Get another seed.
Time to move.
I wanna see if I can seed bait actually.
Beware. Tommy's nearby. Out of ammo.
It works? Question mark? I'm unsure.
Redeploying air defense. Ready to supply. Move. We're
I
away.
think I should stop fooling around and
Combat.
make sure I don't lose this game.
Baker 5. Ready. Copy. Right up. Get in formation. At your orders. It's hot here. Go back. Slow.
Like, do you see how it's re-aiming with the gun? Because suddenly... Oh, well, when I moved forward, it actually re-aimed for some reason. I don't know why, because it's not like I lost line of sight of one of the squads. I'm just confused.
Hunting for commies.
Like, besides, you know, what I said earlier about, like, not punching people for bad micro, it also just leads to all kinds of weird mechanics like this, right? There are 4 different mech rifle squad. I was shooting it when I was moving forward, right? There was no way I was losing line of sight to one of them. And then suddenly you saw it re-aiming at a different mech rifles. I don't know if it's like prioritizing the one with higher HP or something, or lower HP to finish it off. I should stop moving like that. It's just...
Platoon formed and
I
ready.
don't know. And the things like that are just
Yes, Captain.
frustrating.
Go back. Slow. Let's hope there won't be any enemy air defense. What are
Apache.
the orders?
Stupid sexy Flanders. Let's see how well this Apache does against infantry actually.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Curious.
Hold position. To all units.
But micro. I mean, I don't really need to push up there, but I just also don't want to just sit here and do nothing. Sort of. I need AA.
Squadron ready.
I actually have a pivot step.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. We can't take it anymore.
Actually, don't go further to the edge of the forest, otherwise whatever's in the town is also gonna shoot at you. Okay. Wow.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not cool.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation. I hear you loud and clear.
Christ, this
Redeploy. Out.
Apache.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's one with the Hellfires. I have to be careful, actually.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation.
Christ, man. My whole infantry got just wiped out. By essentially an Apache. I mean, there's obviously some infantry, but the Apache did, like,
Looking for enemy planes.
all the
Bring us there.
legwork. Christ.
Red 6. Mount it up. Hunting for commies. What are your orders, sir? It will be faster on the road. Everyone out. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Are you sure it's safe there? To all units. Enemy sighted. Red 6.
Also, apparently this part of the road is covered? There's like one invisible, there's like a bush line here or something. So this M1 Abrams sitting on the road is in cover. Yeah.
Then we'll kill them.
Right, I still have this.
Adjusting on target. To all units. Enemy sighted. Yes, Captain. Best job I've ever had.
That shot? No. See, my M1 Abrams automatically chose to shoot at the M1A1 instead of the M113 said it had line of sight to first.
Ryan, get down.
That's just... No, that's just bad.
Need some extra firepower.
It shouldn't work like that.
Adjusting on target.
Not in my eyes, at least.
Ryan, get down. Just get me out of here.
Oh yeah, I didn't give you any orders, huh?
Yes, Captain. Hunt for commies.
Oh, this cluster on the right there.
All units, enemy sighted. Waiting for instructions. We need ammo here. What are your orders, sir?
Well, let's get some side shots going, I guess.
Warn enemy friendly. I'm listening. Increase output. Fire. To all units, enemy sighted.
And CB killed.
Hunt for commies.
M1 Abrams died, that's unfortunate.
Yes, sir. Warn enemy friendly. I'm listening.
Can reverse. Sure, keep pushing. I don't care if you get side shot from here.
Second platoon ready, sir.
Did my supply truck die over here?
Check your ammo.
Probably to the cluster, I'm gonna rest.
One more hit, we're done. Reverse.
Oh, that's the Recon Bradley that's wrecking my Abrams there.
What are your orders, sir?
No, no, there's the supply. Just
Shut up and listen.
didn't get there. It was empty already. And I'm floating.
To all units, enemy sighted. It's hard here. Ready to pound them, sir. All ammo spent. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Medic. Find them, and then we'll kill them.
Oh yeah, and one armor, of course. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, that was just stupid. One armor, and of course the A10 is now a lot more survivable. For the A10, the fact that 2 armor reduces damage, A-okay. I've got no problem with that. However, Apaches, 1 armor, damage reducing, stupid. Well, not as... Yeah, but I mean, it's honestly their speed and the fact that AA is just so freaking accurate, honestly. Again, the fact that you can essentially always take your AA at highest vet without issue is just... That's why I'm not a huge fan of like this 2 vet system where veterancy effects are just so crazy. Not just rate of fire, but also the accuracy bonus is so huge. And the fact that you can, no matter what spec you're playing, almost all of your AA you can just take on elite. For some reason you can't do that with chaparrals, it's just... I really, really hope they're gonna do something. Let's see. Rank. First lieutenant, they were higher than me. So that's... If they use the same thing again, it's more than 12 points for me. The K value. Oh, is the K value 12 or is it like... What's the K value again in an elo? Is it like... The value you get, the value of... the amount of elo you get when you win against someone with the same rank as yours? Which in this case, if it's like Wargame, is 12. Or, you know, the maximum possible, so to speak, which is essentially 24, or as close to 24 as mathematically possible. Anyway, let's take a look at the kills. Engineers Dragons, wow. They were the ones that I unloaded in the early game. Military M67s, those are the ones in mid that I bought. Wait, what? Is that... I bought these guys fairly late for mid. Hold on, is there... Yeah. Did they... Hold on a second. Shooter victim, okay. Did they really get M1A1? I'm just... surprised that they appeared this high up in the kill list, even though I got them what felt like pretty late. Maybe I didn't get them as late. Maybe there's because I only got those 2 M67 squads in mid, right? I didn't start with any. Did I? Unless I accidentally bought them when I thought I bought something else, but I don't think that was the case. AlphaChat did kill the Mech Rivals leader. That I think he tried to move up in mid. Was it? No, that's a different one. No, I think I never spotted this one. Or like I spotted it, but I didn't spot it the moment it died. What I was thinking of was those 2 Stinger squads that I bombed in mid, but that one was honestly just luck, presumably. Pretty sure I mostly, or maybe that was when the first time he tried to push in mid. M270 killed an M1A1. Sucks to be you, I guess. At this point I had like 2 chaparrals, like 3 or 4 stingers, and the pivots on the field, so the 810 units additional survivability, no chance. So I did kill that M1A1 CV at the end when I accidentally moved up the Abrams in front of the smoke. I was surprised that it uncapped because it wasn't under the assumption that I killed it. Oh well, honestly, sloppy game on my side, but I also didn't play this game as much recently because Elden Ring came out. Oh, Ronin is back? Jesus. Alright. Let's see. Rank, did it update yet? Excuse me. I don't think it did. This one is, but I don't think I should be Sergeant Major anymore. Like, it still shows me as rank 93, which I was before. So let's see, he's currently 92. Tigger. 73. So yeah, it didn't update yet, and I should be First Lieutenant. It's like 85 or something like that. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, here's the deck. Do I want to adjust something? Honestly, Alpha Jets probably aren't even that bad. Honestly, probably make them like 50, 60 points, but maybe 4 per card? I think 3 per card for such a non-survivable plane is a bit too low. But I think they're a bit too cheap, honestly. And a good bit too cheap. Like 60 points or something is probably better. But I think the biggest issue, AA versus planes is so weird because compared to wargame, planes have a much wider range of speed. So some of them are just so fast. Wasn't there? Pretty sure there was a faster plane. I think we have like 1600 speed planes. They're 1200. 1200. What about the F-15? 17. Yeah, look how fast this thing is. The MiG-31 probably is also really fast too. Yeah. Like they're really fast, but they're also typically flying a lot lower. And AA just gains such crazy accuracy. And let's not forget about the fact that right now, completely forgot to mention that. Right now, in WARNO, there is range scaling versus planes, right? Meaning the closer the plane gets to you, like the closer below your maximum range, the more accuracy you get. That was not the case in Wargame. Only against, obviously that's the case for every weapon system, except when you're shooting against planes, no matter if it's from AA or other planes. And I think that's a huge, huge factor too. I think that, and the fact that you can so easily just get your OSAs and whatnot on Elite is a huge deal. Like, as an example, what I think might be better if outside of, I don't know, maybe Motor deck or whatever deck, Marines or something, don't even allow Elite on, let's say, in this case, OSAs, and only allow them on VET and have them like the availability be 4, 2, and then 1 for decks and can get an Elite or something. Or maybe like 5, 3, 1. I don't know. But right now it's just crazy to just get such good accuracy. Like if you could get a chapter on lead, it'd be kind of fun because it's really good range with planes compared to Wargame, combined with the fact that planes seems like they fly a lot lower, most of them. So and with a really good rate of fire it has, Unfortunately, it doesn't show shot reload, right? The reload between the individual shots. It's crazy. Yeah. In any case, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.